GA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And able to get this out to the 25.
It's not. 180. It's up.
Here's Jackson to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's taken down, but able to slip it.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
They go play action with Jackson. Buying time to his left. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the third. Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
They go play action now. Jackson checks this one down. It's Mitchell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Here, Charles, they've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they...
We have a player who was shaken up. They'll come up 2nd and 7. In motion, Aguilar. A quick pass out to Aguilar. Only able to gain a couple there. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, Henry trying to keep those field. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. This just 32 yards officially from the right hash. Tucker's kick is good. Every possession in the postseason
their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. On play action, May. And incomplete.
I like his awareness in the pocket there. Nowhere to go with the football, so instead of forcing it to the sideline, he's just going to put this one.
2nd and 10. They'll throw with May. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Washington. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That goes as a gain of 11. And
he stepped into an important role, embraced it, and in a lot of ways expanded it, and immediately made a connection with his quarterback.
To throw, it's May. And he takes a shot on the release.
And he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Here's May. Short pass caught by Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Different drive. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down is May. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Patriots first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Douglas the man in motion. They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. And they go play action with May. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
They're not going to stop you. You keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. It'll be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Looking to throw, May. And that will be incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And this one looks good. On the 2nd drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Going a little tennis on me,
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out and we get a back.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field.
2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 3-3, a tight one.
Wanna quit? Get on. Get on.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. It gets by him, and now a little daylight. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. That's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Throw caught by Flowers. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And they run the option on 2nd down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Well, he'd had success earlier in the drive keeping it himself. Not here, though.
And sometimes when you have that kind of success, you can fall in love with the option a little bit too much and not give the defense credit for making adjustments themselves. And that play starts to lose its effectiveness.
Jackson now. It's caught by Aguilar. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Anytime you decide to use your...
Here's 2nd and 7.
180.
In motion left goes a tight end. Inside handoff, Henry. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
On 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Tucker's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside. So all field goals so far, 6-3 our score as the kick is away. And not much happening on the return. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right?
We weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
The tight end Henry here in motion.
Throwing here is May. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of.
Keep all the receivers alive in a play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Play action. May.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a... So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
To the air, May.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield.
Yeah.
In addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
They'll look to throw.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. Deontay Hardy back deep.
It's a 46-yard punt. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews from 21 yards away. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a decent return out to the Pats at the line, ready to go. They trail by 10, 13-3 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
Well, when you're a road to ball, and that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because any completions on 1st and 2nd down, now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. On the return, Hardy. Call that 49 yards. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Go.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And they'll get him down after right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. And from the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
13.
Jackson. This complete left side to Aguilar. And he takes a shading here as we head toward halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. In motion, Aguilar.
You change it.
Now it's Jackson. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he's going to get this.
Throw and catch right there, and so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Hey, hey. Right shot. Cut.
Throwing is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense...
Now a 2nd and 10.
Alrighty. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Shut up.
Now Jackson. Going for it all. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They certainly have the right read on that one. The weak spot in a cover 2 defense, right down the middle, because it really stresses the safeties. And they're going to be a little bit frustrated they weren't able to connect on that one.
Tucker's kick is good, and the lead stretch.
Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he won't quite make it to the... New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air. The pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
They'll throw with May. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Baker. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, it's May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Here's May. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. He's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. Breaks the tackle, now an alley.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a 2-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Touchdown! Mark Andrews, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Ravens continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Pats at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Back to Stevenson on first down. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On play action, May. Now this complete to Polk. And he's taken down inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, that was a nice play there.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, we always talk about good down and you can run just about anything. But a lot of times the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Off the play fake. Here's May. Flush to his right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. May. He'll get this into the hands of Stevenson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So the completion good for just 3. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle. What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Stevenson is into the end zone. Touch. And Ryland now to add the PAT. And this is up and good. That'll make it a score now of 24 to 10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll wisely just. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
Middle.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive. Second down and 6 now. Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they needed 2. They could only get 1. Fourth down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. It'll be a pickup of 4, and that'll be good for a Baltimore first. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Here's Jackson to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple
of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
In motion, Aguilar. After the penalty, it's Henry. Henry up the middle. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Completes it to Aguilar. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
Tucker's kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so
we all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
Off the option, here's Henry. And he gets us inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. And we've got them now.
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was. And now it's 3rd down.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this foot. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and run the option. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 10 yards away. And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Jones hit and the ball's out. And it looks like the defense has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Damn, tough one, bro. GG's, man. Got a solid team, man. I'll see you again next year. We'll be here again, same place next year, man.
They're going to be looking for some answers and quickly.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do. I've been meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Henry again on 2nd down. And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they went a little cautious there on 3rd and long. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaunt. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.